Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the coffee company. It's another terrible day. It's another terrible day. It was really nice when we got here, and then suddenly, black. But always good, and we're having a good day. We've just tried some coffee from Royalty Specialty Coffee, who came by on Friday. So we did a mini cupping session. Just to see if any of these might be useful to add to my lineup eventually, which they might be. The price is really good on them. But the price is good, but flavors are good as well. But it's all that matters, really. I do need a coffee after that. Even though I've been drinking these 3 coffees. But we need to have a proper coffee now with a bit of milk just to solid the stomach up a bit. And let's see who's in the chat before we make that cup of coffee. It's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up, buddy. Hopefully you're well. He's probably not here at the moment. He's probably working. But lovely to see you, Bobby. Mr. Amir, shalom, achi, shalom. Morning, Bobby K. I hope you're well with the rest of the coffee. Beans. It's the coffee beans, not the coffee crew. But the coffee crew does also sound great. And he's also going, woo! Big up. Phil P's not here at the moment, but here's that. Big up the sheriff. The sheriff is in the house. The sheriff is here. Hello, sir. Hopefully you're well. Purple and gold. The #1 Agon bar in the world. Big up, Ben. Another crazy day of sunshine, rain, and a little bit of thunder. Yes, it's very thundery today. That rain was terrible. We've got to get used to that because of a trip I will be making very soon, and there's a lot of thunder there. Big up, Mark. Big up, Chris. Hope all is well back in England. Is everyone? And we're live. Big up, Nick. Hopefully you're well, buddy. It's a shame we didn't get to see you, but shit happens. Big up, Amir. Hopefully you're good. Uncovered. All good here, Amir. Hope you are well. Great stuff. And everyone's just saying, Phil Baby saying good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Phil Baby. Phil RB. Big up. All as well, just need a nice, strong coffee. Did you avoid the floods in Somerset? There were floods in Somerset. Afternoon, Phil. Hopefully you're well. Sorry I couldn't make it today. Coffee company work got in the way. Shit happens. Hi, all is fine here. Hope you're well and happy too. Great stuff. Bobby K is back. I'm here, Benny. Bus broken down. Hello. Great stuff. Hopefully you're well. Not great stuff because we actually need to do some work. But a quick announcement in terms of something, because I've got the donation link up, just which I say is not. But one of the things we always wanted to do, I don't want to make the donations something like trivia. Oh, we're just going to give you a couple of quid here, a couple of quid there. What we are now going to do, we have got the tips link, which you can find if you press tips for the Streamlabs one, and tips PP for the PayPal donation link. Again, not at all. But what we thought was we might, as a bit of a laugh, as a bit of a whole community thing, we are going to use this tip link to build my coffee caster, which I am currently trying to build. So the coffee caster is something I've always wanted to do. So if you want to donate towards me building this guitar, the link is here. Tips, exclamation point tips and exclamation point tips PP for the PayPal donation link. If anyone donates to it, I will do it as quickly as physically possible, and hopefully we can build this Stratocaster very quickly. It's one of the things I've always wanted to do. I might even start doing it on stream if I can get the guitar neck, because that's the part that's going to cost me quite a bit of. I need to, what's it called? look at how much Reggie's got in him, which I don't think is a lot. But yeah, we need to buy a guitar neck, and those are not cheap. And we could, if the weather permits, we can start doing it on the channel. The building of the coffee caster. So anyone that donates is greatly appreciated. Again, not essential, don't need to do it, but we now know where those tips are going towards. The coffee caster is going to be built, and it's going to be a laugh. It's going to be a laugh. I don't even know how much a guitar neck is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? But I think we can get there. Afternoon. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan, indeed. Hopefully you're well. Afternoon, 10-inch. Hopefully you're well, sir. Hopefully you are well. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Good morning, Jason Bell. Afternoon, Jason Bell. Hopefully you're well. But yeah, that's a bit of an exciting bit of news that the community at large, Moondog has been very generous with a lot of the donations, as well as Alan Sibley to donate towards the cause. But now we know where the cause is going towards. We're going to build the coffee caster, because the coffee caster, I don't have the room at home for the coffee caster. I've got too many guitars. But I feel like if we can build the guitar, we could keep it here, because it would be the coffee caster. It would be the coffee company's prime instrument. And I need to keep a guitar around here. I do like my guitars. But it's going to be great. It's the first step, though. Get in the neck for the guitar. I need to sand the body. I'm desperately trying to do it. I just need the weather. I need the weather to turn up so I can sand my guitar. Right. Time for a coffee, I think. Time for a coffee. And what I could do, that's an even better idea as well. That is an amazing idea. Hold up before I make the coffee. Hold up. Anyone who donates towards the coffee caster build will get your name written on the back of the guitar. That is what we're going to do. We can actually use this Dalla Corte book, which I was given. We can do that. We can do that. Coffee caster names. So yes, anyone that donates from now, and I'm going to include Moondogs in there as well, and obviously Alan Sibley as well, Mr. 10-inch. Anyone that donates towards the coffee caster will get your name on the guitar somewhere, probably on the back of it. I'll write it on the back like I just need to figure out how to do it. I just get a stencil. And speaking of which, the Free Spurs boys have donated £3 towards the coffee caster. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you so much, Bobby. That really means a lot. But the first official person to donate towards it, Mr. Free Spurs. Thank you so much, Bobby. That means a lot. But it's on there now. We now know what we're doing. So I need to add that to the account. I've got a separate thing on my company bank account where I can put that towards. And Jason Bell has donated £7.94. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. I actually need to write down how much I've got to put down. But thank you so much for helping me donate towards the coffee caster. We're going to get there. We're going to get there, and I will let you all know the process of the build. But we're on the road to building the coffee caster. And thank you so much to Jason and Bobby for your wonderful support towards the thing, and your names will certainly be on the back of that guitar. I just need to get the bloody thing done. One side of the guitar has been sanded down. I should tip more often. I know the US conversion. I should more. It's all voluntary. If you wish to donate towards the caster, thank you so much. Right, it's coffee time. It's coffee time. I need a coffee. I need a coffee. I'm gonna have a cappuccino. I'm gonna have a cappuccino. And we're gonna. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I need to up the volume of music today. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a long build building the coffee caster. It's going to be a long build. Need loads of bits for it. But the most important thing is getting the nucleus of the guitar together. Oh, there we go. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? And a massive thank you as well to Mr. Alan Sibley for also sending in a donation towards the coffee caster. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much. That's just come up on there. Thank you so much, buddy. That's really kind of you. Really kind of you indeed. Big up to anyone that's donated. Thank you to anyone that's donated. Just hit via PayPal again, Ben. Thank you so much, Alan. Everyone give a big up to anyone that's donated towards the coffee caster. One love. Big up to all. One love. Cuba is in the house. Biscuit. Kit Kat. Is that? I don't know where you're going towards that, but big up, Daniel. Absolutely. You got that right. Cuba 99. It's the sexy Scandinavian. You're all wrong. To be honest, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. But hopefully you're well, Cooves. Hopefully you're well. Big up Daniel and Cuba. Just a flying visit today, Ben. Half garden full of weeds and into clearing. Nice and sunny here in Ramsgate at present. So making good use of it. Great stuff, Phil. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. By listing Biscuit and Kit Kat separately, Coover has finally seen they're not the same. Absolutely, Bobby. Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's one thing we do need to talk about, because it is the title of this video. It is one more sleep until The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And I'm stoked for it. I'm really stoked. And tomorrow's going to be a really long but very good day. It's going to be a very good day indeed. But it's going to be one of those. It's going to be a day where I am going to be very, very tired. But I'm very much going to have some fun. Lisa, actually catch up on these comments. Big up to all of you. You can smoke your words. Kit Kat biscuit. No, it's a chocolate bar, buddy. It's a chocolate bar. Happy to post some Canada to you. Yeah, yeah. Zelda, what is that? Lol, a game or a movie? It is a video game. This is a video game on the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully you're well, Mr. Harris. Hopefully you're well, sir. Hopefully you're having a great day. We don't separate Harry Kane from being one of our own. That is one of our own. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm getting the new Zelda. I really sucked at Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild was a great game. Can't wait to get around to play it at some point. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. Harry Kane cat. Interesting. Very interesting comment. But doesn't mean you're right. I don't know what this Royal Mail guy's doing there, but I'm good, thank you, Benji. Unless it's FIFA or Football Manager, I won't play it. It's all I play. I don't play FIFA. I really don't play FIFA. I do not play FIFA or even football. I've never played Football Manager. I've seen people play Football Manager, but it's never interested me. It's never interested me at all. Yeah, FIFA sucks. I've always hated FIFA. It's clunky. It's just a bad game, in my opinion. The presentation of it is beautiful. The game itself is crap. It's clunky. It's scripted. It's everything I hate about a game, especially a multiplayer game. Like when you play Call of Duty or Destiny or Halo, when you beat someone, you know you've beaten them. You've not beaten them because the game has beaten them. And that's what FIFA does. FIFA has always done that. Scripting is a thing. There is a reason people say scripting is it is a thing. It's a fact. It's just Pro Evo was better. It's a better game. It was Championship Manager then. The latest FIFA 23 completely sucks. Will be interesting in the next one though. And they're all the same. They are all the same. You know what? I genuinely forgot it was written down to do. Great stuff. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3 last week. Was really good. Yeah, they're good games. They're good games. I need to learn the code to make the ultimate biscuit manager game and make billions and spend it on advertising the opposite Ben shop saying Kit Kat is a biscuit. Just donated on PayPal because it wouldn't work. Thank you so much, Sheriff. So much. Thank you to donating towards the Coffee Caster. That means a lot. We will write your name down on the list. We will write your name down. We will write your name down. Let's actually have my coffee. But we will check that out after the stream. We will see. But that means a lot. That so many people, I say it, and then all people just shove money in. The Coffee Caster is going to be the shop guitar. And the fact that everyone's donating to it and it's going to get their name on it, I think that's going to be pretty cool. I think that'll be really neat. Nothing like Danny Kiriakou supposed to. Danny Kiriakou was supposed to call me like 2 months ago, and he still hasn't called me. I will wait until next month before he rings. Yeah, that's the way to go. Live stream of Zelda when is it happening? I will not be streaming it. I wish I could stream it. I don't have a capture card for a Switch. Neither will I buy a capture card for a Switch. But I would love to do it one day. But the problem is when I play a story game that I've never played before, there will not be no commentary. It will just be me staring at a screen with my fingers moving like for 8+ hours. I'd love to stream it. The one person I would suggest, if you are going to watch someone play Zelda, watch Gaffalion play it, which is on twitch.tv/King Gaffalion, I believe it is. He will be playing Zelda early tomorrow. He'll be playing Zelda from about. He usually starts his stream about. I think he will be doing it at 8 a.m. UK time. I think that's when he will start streaming tomorrow, and he will be playing it all day tomorrow. That would still be better than half the streams out there, probably. But I don't have a capture card. Otherwise, I would bring it here, and then I would stream it from here. I wonder how much it would be to advertise the truth to Ben on a billboard that he says daily Kit Kat as a biscuit and a picture of a broken Kit Kat with a finger pointing to the wafer. If you want to waste your money, Kauffie, you might as well give it towards the Coffee Caster. That's a hint. Played a bit of the new Zelda the other day. What, as advertising? As I think someone is an advertiser for games, but do not spoil it. Otherwise, I will karate chop you. And that is a threat that shouldn't be, what's it called? But it's something I'm really looking forward to. But really, we should be taking something else. Because in a couple of weeks, I was telling this to Mari yesterday, at the end of May, I'm going to Florida. I'm going to be going to Disney with the Kaufmans. That's going to be an utter disaster. It's going to be a total disaster. But I love Florida. Then it'll be the first time going to the States since before the pandemic. I've not been to the US for a really long time. I think it was. I'd have to look it up. The last time I was in Florida, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. But the Kaufmans will not make it easy. They will not make it easy. My little nephew Elijah, absolutely lovely boy. He is a nightmare. He is a total nightmare. Then we'll have two of them because Natty, obviously, we've got Ozzy as well. Ozzy will be getting around. Ozzy's going to be sleeping his. And it's just the Kaufmans in jet. There will be 8 of us, 8 Kaufmans going to Disney. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much, buddy. I will take a look at it after the show. But I won't. I only played the beginning, leaked last week. Interesting. I want to go to the Simpsons themed restaurants over there. Interesting. I don't even know if we'll go to Universal this time. I like Universal, but Disney is so much better. I think the rides are better in Universal, but it's just not the same. But thank you so much to Chris. Everyone give a big up to anyone that's donated towards the Coffee Caster today. It means a lot. And it'll be exciting to get this guitar built. It is going to be exciting to get this guitar built. Are you coming here on your way home, Benny? No. We're still considering whether to go to the Bahamas on the way home. Because my dad would like to go to the Bahamas to see the pigs, because my dad likes pigs. We all like pigs in my family, despite the fact we don't eat them. Well, I do, but well, we're thinking about it. But I think it's going to be a I don't know how long the trip's going to be, but I will let you know. But I'm going to plan to come to Canada at the end of the year. But there's 2 possible issues. I'm now getting bombarded with requests of where to go. My wonderful friend Federica, she is in Australia at the moment. We used to work together for a while. Is with Fedi, she doesn't ask you. She doesn't ask you, so she tells you to go somewhere. So I am being bombarded with constant messages to go to Australia, which I might try and do at the end of the year. But it's all depending on the price. Now, Alex, who is in Canada at the moment but is moving back to the UK, is now saying we've got to go to LA in September for the Crossroads Guitar Festival. So it's too many places to go. Woo! Big up. Phil P, big up. Hopefully you're well. Galaxy's Edge is a must. My body doesn't like roller coasters anymore. I get dizzy and sick way too easily now. Yeah, I don't like ultra fast roller coasters anyway. But it's going to be interesting. Bahamas to see pigs a lot. They got the swimming pigs. It's amazing. I want to see those. You can get sunny weather anywhere, but you can't get pigs swimming. These are poor excuses. But I'm going to try, Bobby. I want to go to... Maybe when Brian is back in Canada in September, what I could possibly do is go via Canada. I could go to LA with Alex and then fly back via Canada, which I could do. I could do this. It's all in the planning. Are you going to Cape Kennedy? I think we might do. I don't want to, as much as I like space travel and all that cool stuff. I want to go to Disney. But we'll see what this... If we're there for 2 weeks, yeah, we'll go to Cape Kennedy. I don't even know how many. During the course of my job, many people tell me where to go, but it doesn't involve hot destinations. Yeah. I want to go. I want to go to Australia. But yeah, that's the Muppets have pigs in space. I used to love pigs in space. That was my favourite part of the Muppet Show. Brian Daigle, if you're waiting for his return, that means you're never coming. Well, that's fired right across the bow. We will see if he returns. We will see. Right across the bow there, Bobby. But I will definitely be going to Canada at some point this year. Hopefully. I'd love to. I can't. I can't answer that, Deanna. I can't answer that. We have afternoon, Benny, Bob, Dag, and everyone. Daigle's not here at the moment, but I will relay that message for him. I need to speak with Daigle, Kuva as well. Big up, DJ Green. You send me an email because you said you wanted me to make a logo for you. So send me an email, or you can find my email at ben@thecoffeecompany.co.uk, or you can go to the Coffee Company website. Send me an email and I'll get you your purple and gold logo. But it seems you've got one already, but it's not your DJ Green alert. We will get there. We'll get there. Send me an email. I saw his name show up as I got here. It's Bobby was just what's it called? Saying I want to go to Canada this year. But I'm going to Florida at the end of the month, and Bobby was asking whether I'm going to fly back via Canada. So I could do Florida to Canada and Canada to Great Britain. We'll have to look at the schedule because I've been requested or ordered by a Northern Italian lady to go to Australia. I shall do it. Great stuff. Look forward to it. Top 3 Zelda games. Oh, that's a very difficult question. What does she want? Hey. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a tiny bit busy. What can I help you with? Yeah. Yeah? Sure. Looks like we've actually got to do some work, but we can do that on stream. That's fine. Top 3 Zelda games. For me, it is Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, and Ocarina of Time. No particular order. Those are my 3. Those are my 3 favourites. Wind Waker is my favourite. Zelda is my Breath of the Wild is my favourite game, but not my favourite story. And Ocarina of Time goes without saying. There we go. Cafetiere, right? Done. I'll bring it to you in a sec.
I mean, it's not rushed.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's ready today. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah, I'll get it to you.
Next hour.
Perfecto. There we go. But yeah, that's my 3 favourites. Deanna. Bloody Deanna. Deanna's lovely though, so she can do that. I shall do it. Shameless plug. Shellside Spurs tonight, 7:30. He always does it. I shall be joining you. I saw the link was in the group chat, and I shall be joining you, Ranjit. So I will get home as quickly as I physically can. I'll be running home for some Shellside Spurs action. Butt plug, Anjit. Yeah, maybe. Only get Zelda game I've beaten is Zelda 2, which is the black sheep of the series. You got to get back into it. Got to get back into it. If you're offering, oh yeah, none of them. Tomb Raider, no, just no. The Tomb Raider games have nothing on the Zelda games. My personal opinion, but never played Zelda. You got to play Zelda. It's great. So Seamus couldn't believe shelves like that will be later today with Nick Rez and special guests. Good laughs and good times. Make sure you tune in. Shameless, absolutely. Ocarina, Link to the Past, and Wind Waker are my top 3. Those are 3 good ones. I liked the Link to the Past. No, it wasn't. What was it? No, it was Link's Awakening was re-released on the Switch. They should do a Link to the Past remake. That would be great if they released that for the Switch. I think that would be good. That same cartoony effect that Link's Awakening had. I think that'd be great. You're too easy. Yep. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I'll see you then, Nick. I will see you then, sir. It's going to be fun. Oh, I'll be joining as well. Let's go on Shelfside Spur and Spree Spurs boys in the coffee company. Shameless. Absolutely. What comes around goes around, Nick. But I've not been on Shelfside for a while. It's just things have always lined up on a Thursday. But we're going to have fun. I'm surprised she needs a kilo of coffee for cafetiere. That's a lot of coffee for a cafetiere. We'll see. We'll see. So that's cool. That's very cool. I think the coffee cast is going to be a great. It's going to be a great build. I've really got to do that. I could do that on stream. The problem is, how do I do it? Because what I'm going to do, I've got a wonderful friend coming from Ranana. She's going to be flying in. I think it's the end of this month, possibly. I think Galena's coming in. And she's a painter. Her mother-in-law paints, and she paints as well. And my idea for the coffee caster was to have the Japanese Great Wave on it. So something like that from the British Museum. To have that on it. Or something similar to that. But now we know what's going to be on the back of it. So I'm going to paint the body like a light blue, like the colour on that. And I can do the writing on that. See you all later. I will sort a quiz out now. Excellent. Excellent indeed. I will probably lose. I will deliberately get all the questions wrong. Laters, Nick. Laters, Nick. The new Tomb Raider trilogy was incredible. Hated the old ones. Ooh. The only thing I remember in Tomb Raider was what's it called? Figuring out how to lock the servant in his room, so he wasn't following you around anymore. That's such a fantastic design. Yeah, I just wish I could. If I could paint, I'd love to be able to paint. I don't have an artistic bone in my body when it comes to drawing or painting. I can do latte art, but that's a different discipline. But I wish I could paint. But I wish I could paint. Reminds me of the swimming pool wave machine at Larkswood many years. I never went to that swimming pool. Being a Chigwell boy, I stuck to mostly the David Lloyd. That was when it was affordable. It's not affordable now. But it was also Fulwell Cross is very good. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant, Sheriff. That's a great one. That's a great one. That's very funny. Oh, I've lost the bloody browser. It used to be. Used to be. I can paint. Just nobody knows what I have painted. Not even me. That's basically the same as me then. I can paint. Those peaks were more like pyramids back then. Yeah, they were. They were. They certainly were indeed. Fulwell Cross used to be a 25-metre pool until they messed it up. Yes, it was. It was. They did mess it up. That was when they had the smaller kiddie pool, didn't they? Because it used to be quite long. But then they added the kids' pool at the end, which was probably a good idea. Mr. Disabled Team, hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully you're having a great day. But Fulwell Cross is where I learned to swim because we did in Clorticfa. As many of you know, I went to Clorticfa, the school in Barkingside. That's where we learned to swim. I learned that, so that place will always have a special place in my psyche. That I could not swim at all. I could float though because I'm really buoyant. Yeah, what's his face is still there. Who's that guy that taught everyone's Peter? I went to IJPS. Lol. IJPS was worse, but big up. Yeah, I was Clorticfa and then to King Solomon. What? I'm trying to think. She weren't in my ear. I joined King Solomon in 2006. It was a dreadful school. IJ or King Solomon? King Solomon was a terrible school. I thought Picasso was easy, and then I realised I misheard. Yep. Old. King Solomon was a terrible school. That was a terrible, terrible school. And I do not miss it at all. There were some good teachers there. Very interesting teacher was Mr. Villa, is a Spanish teacher. He was actually David Villa's cousin. It was like his second cousin. And no one believed him until one day Mr. Villa had a haircut and a shave. And he looked like phenomenal. Like, he looked massively like David Villa. Like, it was like almost split an image. It's like, yes, you're related to him. You just look like him. You're not just a lookalike. His surname was Villa as well, which made it even. Late for the show. Big up, Ed, and everyone in chat. Big up. Wow. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Bobby K. Great stuff. And we hope you all were doing well. Yeah, but Mr. Villa was David Villa's cousin. And he was in the school football. He was the school teacher's football team. Oh, bloody hell. He's talking, just about to click on the link. I'm about to help. So he deserves. Tipping is not he is what's it called? Bobby has posted the link for the donation page, and as we announced earlier, all donations now are going towards my my Stratocaster build, which we are calling the Coffee Caster. So it's not needed. You don't have to. But if you wish to donate towards the Coffee Caster, the links are here. The tips and tips PP for the PayPal donation link. But thank you so much for anyone that donates. A few people have already donated. And if you donate towards the Coffee Caster, your name will be written on the back of the guitar. I'm a lot older than you, Ben. I lost count after 50. Great stuff, great stuff. You're building a Stratocaster. Yes, I'm building a Stratocaster, a parts caster. I already have the body, but I need to buy a neck. So all the donations will go towards me buying pickups and the neck and anything I need for it. If I get any separate money, that will also be going into it. But we are going to build a Stratocaster for the coffee company, and anyone that donates towards the coffee caster will get their name written on the back of the instrument. So that'll be cool. It will sort of be the community guitar. So that's my cool project. I've been doing it on and off. It's been very difficult because the weather is awful, and my dad's workshop is crammed because how do I say this really nicely? My dad is a hoarder. He is a hoarder. So he's got a workshop where I could work on my Stratocaster, but it's so full of rubbish he's bought from eBay, I cannot even get in there. So I will probably speak to my dad after them when I get home, and I will tell him I need somewhere to work on my guitar. So I want to get this done. I've got my name on the back of my instrument. Great stuff, great stuff. Yikes, yikes. Yeah, my dad is a hoarder. You never know him. It actually has, because what my dad has been doing recently is he will go to somewhere like Beauty Auto Jumble, which is this weekend, amazingly. He will buy something for a tenner and then he'll sell it for 100. Like, my dad's got a good eye for what he knows what's. I don't need to do it. He does it himself. He's actually making quite a bit of cash from it. But still, it makes it impossible to get in his workshop. Oh, your dad, a hoarder? I thought you called him something else. No, especially not that. Not that. But he's very, like, my mum is really upset because my study in my house is really lovely. It's like old 1930s, and it was like and my dad has just trashed it with junk. Like, we've got the old Lancaster radio in there, like, which works. It works, but you cannot walk in my dad's office anymore. It is a nightmare. Hello to Mr. Carl Higgins. You never know where it may come in handy. You never know. But hopefully you're well, Carl. Hopefully you're well. Thank you to everyone for joining today. It's been a really chill stream. Well, not that it's never a chill stream, because it's always chill here. I don't like non-chill streams. I thought you said Lancaster Bomber. It's a radio from a Lancaster Bomber. It is a radio from a Lancaster Bomber, but not an actual. If my dad brought one of those home, we would not complain. That would be awesome. As long as we can turn it into an apartment, because I would make it into an apartment. Just like that guy, there's a guy in Scandinavia, I believe it is, or I think it's either Sweden or Finland, that's turned a 747 into his house. And that's cool. That's really cool. I would do that. Park it in the garage. Unfortunately, it's not big enough. Had Nick been in with the shameless plug? Yes, he has been. He has been. And we will post the link at the end of the show. For Shelfside Spurs show later, 7:30. It will be on 7:30. First bombing raid Emirates. First bombing raid Emirates. Yeah. Random question, man. What make is the coffee machine behind you? Do you mean this one, or do you mean one of the two grinders? Well, we can just do all of them. Let's do it. Let's do it. If I did that with a 747, the missus would divorce me. Oh, that's her fault. So this is a La Marzocco Linear Classic from 15 years ago. What year is it? It is 2009. 2009 Linear Classic. Just a standard Linear Classic. Nothing fancy at all. But I like La Marzocco coffee machines. I've even got a La Marzocco t-shirt on. Yeah, this is one of my favourite machines ever. It's an absolute... It's a truck. It's a truck. It's been fully rebuilt by my wonderful friend Bartosz. Totally rebuilt. Lock, stock and barrel. All new parts that needs... Anything that Nick had been saved... was saved, but it's basically a brand new machine. But it's got all the old parts that, like the old boiler, the old brewing mechanisms. Everything that's old is old, and it works. An absolute. Then we have my Malkonig E65 grinder, E65S, which I use for my espresso grind. Great little grinder, makes no noise, and grinds 18 grams in 4.4 seconds if you need it. They're great, but these are really affordable now. If you want to open a coffee shop, you can get these for as low as $3,000. Which you're going to think $3,000 low? No, for one of these, that brand new one costs $6,000 now, and they're nowhere near as good as these. So these are really affordable now. And finally, I'm off shot. This is a Malkonig EK43S, and it's the Turkish model. So instead of the normal EK43 blades, it's got Turkish blades, which means I can grind it really finely. So I've got loads of Turkish customers that come here. and a lot of them will want Turkish grind coffee. If I had a normal EK43, I'd have to take the machine apart, and I'd have to really dial in that setting. I'd have to move the blades closer together. But even with an EK40, they don't really want to grind that fine. The EK43s are supposed to be for filter coffee. They do grind for espresso, but they are meant to be for filter. So with the more bronze blades for the Turkish coffee, it's going to last for ages. Or brass, whatever the blades. They're stainless steel blades, but they've got a bit of coating around them that allows them to grind finer, and also those blades are pushed closer together. But those are my three machines. Blimey, yes, blimey, they're great. But these, if I was working at other coffee shops, I would be using these. Maybe not the E65. I might go up a model for like the E80 or something like that. But E65 for here is perfect. It's I make it sometimes with my other. I used to use in 7 grams. We used the Simonelli Victoria Arduino Mythos 1, which is a wonderful coffee grinder. If you're doing mass coffee making, you're gonna really want something like a Mythos 1 because of the Malconic patented years ago vertical grinding. That's why the EK43 is so good, because it grinds vertically, whereas this is like horizontal. But the Mythos one has its blades like that almost. It has diagonally, so it's got that same sort of thing. But it's great. I click it like as soon as I get it. Great stuff, great stuff. EK43, isn't that an automatic rifle? No, it is a grinder from Malconic. And you know a coffee shop sort of knows what they're doing if they've got an EK43 in there. That's the one that was the first thing. Before the coffee machine, before the E65, the 2 things I needed were an EK43 and, of course, my coffee roaster, which is a Gießen W6. That's what I use for roasting my coffee. But that and the roaster are the 2 essential bits of equipment for the coffee roastery. I cannot run anything without those 2 bits of equipment. They are absolutely first names on the sheet. They were the first names on the sheet when we decided to open this 2 years ago now, 2 and a bit years ago. When we decided to open, those were the 2 bits of equipment I asked for. An EK43 and a Gießen W6. That's what I need to do my job properly. Thank you. I really appreciate you answering. Great stuff. Great stuff. Always here to answer coffee questions. This is supposed to be a coffee channel, but it's more of a self-love channel. You know what? I used to roast my coffee, Ben. Can't get any better than that. Great stuff. Great stuff. Those are the equipment. That's the equipment I use. We can go into specifics. Like I use like things like certain jugs. Like do I have? No, I don't. I'm very much just like I'm. I like to use certain bits of equipment, but all equipment is good. For like things like push tamper, not necessary, but I do like them. The stuff like I love these. I love these. I love Jibby Little jugs. Jibby Little is she is a manufacturer out of Sydney in Australia. Not that there is more than there's other Sydneys, but I love her jugs, and that's an yeah as well. But for anything, I've got so many, but this one is the Musketeer. This one is the Musketeer. This is my favourite one. Favourite style, but this isn't my favourite jug because it's a bit heavy. This one's a stainless steel one, which you need for a coffee shop because it cleans better. Will you be adding catfish sandwiches to the menu? Mark can tell you that. If you haven't tried Ben's coffee, it is the best. Great stuff. Great stuff. All he needs is a jar of Nescafe and a bit of customer service in it. Absolutely. I'm in charge of catching them. Absolutely. Any vertical grinding going on? Trust Alan to lower the tone. Always one in there. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I like jugs. How many coffee? That's not an answer. Do you make smoothies too? No, I don't make smoothies. This is a coffee roastery. I can make a smoothie, but I'm terrible at them. But I don't do smoothies here. I love jugs too. Oi, oi, it's my job to lower the tone here. It certainly is, my friend. It certainly is. But yeah, for latte art, I only use Jibby Little. Jibby Little's great. You can follow him on Instagram as well at Jibby Jug. Former Australian latte art champion. And she finished, I think, in like 13th place worldwide that year. Maybe more than that. The American guy, Bobby K, likes to tone. Damn it. I love her tiny jugs. Oh, whoops. I do love her tiny jugs. They're great. But we're only talking milk pitchers. Yeah, but I will only use those. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. But on that note of talking about jugs, it's actually time to end the stream. Jibby Little sounds like a rapper. She probably could rap. I don't know much about Kauffie. We'll get there. We'll get there. But yes, we will be milk pitchers. Yeah. If we ever come to London, we have to pop in for a coffee. Absolutely. We will be back tomorrow for Fridays at the Coffee Company at 2 p.m. We will be doing a stream before we eventually bugger off home and play Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's been an hour. That was fast. Have a great day, everyone. Yes, it has been. It's been a really quick hour. Really quick indeed. We're going to be having fun. We will be on Shelfside Spurs show at 7:30 later tonight. Let's get the link for that show. Shelfside Spurs show. Spread eagled. We have the link for the show. So head over to Shelfside Spurs show. Put a like on that show. Watch us later. I will be on there with a few of the lads. Thank you all so much for watching today's show. It's been a really fun show. We had a great chat. Thank you to everyone for donating towards the Coffee Caster. I will be writing your names down. And we will get this guitar built. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Thank you so much. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.